students, a very warm welcome to the class. How are you all? Hope you are fit, fine and doing great, and I'm sure you are excited to learn with me. So, myself Divyani Shukla, your SST teacher, and today I'm going to start a new chapter, which is your chapter number 17, Beyond the Bank. So, in this chapter, we are going to study about money and bank. What is bank? Which keeps our money safe with it? Money and banking both are important part of our lives. We use money when we have to buy something, when we receive payment, when we have to save money, or when we sell something. But what is exactly money? We will know more about money and we will explore more about money in this chapter. So let's begin with this build up. Read the poem carefully and answer the following questions. So let's first read the poem. Coins and notes we use each day to buy the things we want and pay. Banks keeps our savings safe and sound in values and lockers all locked down. Now we swipe or scan to spend with care as money travels through air. So let's start with the question. Moving to the first question, what do we use to pay for things? Coins and notes, which are money. So we can write money or we can write coins and notes. Now let's begin with the introduction of the chapter. Money and banking are important parts of our daily life. Whenever we buy something, save money or receive payment for work, we use money. But what exactly is money and how do banks help us manage it? Let's learn about the world of money and banking in a simple way. So money and banking both are important parts of our life. Whenever we have to buy something or we have to save money or we receive payment for our work, we use money. But what exactly is money and how do banks help us to manage it? Let's learn more about money and banking in a simple way. So the first topic is money. Money is anything that people accept as payment for goods and services. It can be in the form of coins, paper notes, or even digital currency. Money makes buying and selling things much easier than trading goods directly. So money is anything that people accept as payment. Money ऐसे कोई भी चीज है जो कि पेमेंट की तरह लोग accept करते हैं as goods and services. It can be in the form of coins or paper notes or in digital currency. Money makes buying anything or selling anything much easier than trading goods directly. So let's talk about different types of money. Money has changed a lot from ancient times to modern world. People have used many different items as money over these years. So money has changed from ancient times to modern world. People have used different items as money over these years. First is commodity money, which was used a long time ago. A long time ago, people did not have coins or notes. Instead, they used useful goods that had value. For example, salt, grains, cattle, and seashells were commonly used in trade. These items are called commodity money because they were useful and accepted by everyone in the community. A person could give a sack of grain in return for a piece of cloth. The value was agreed upon by both sides. So commodity money is a type of money in which coins or notes have not used, क्योंकि तब तक coins और notes के invention नहीं हुआ था. Instead, they exchange useful goods that had value. For example, salt, grains, cattle, or seashells were commonly used. These items are called commodity money because ये useful भी थे and they were accepted by everyone in the community. For example, a person could give a sack of grain in return for a piece of cloth. लेकिन इस type of money में दोनों parties को agree करना होता था. It is important to be agreed by the both parties. Now the next is metal coins. As the time passed, metal coins were invented. Let's talk about it. As time passed, people want something easier to carry and use. So they started making coins out of metals like gold, silver, bronze, and copper. These coins had different shapes and weights and each had a certain value stamped on it. Metal coins were stronger than goods like grains and did not spoil or rot. This made them very useful for trade across towns and cities. As the time passed, people now wanted something easier to carry and use. So they started using make coins. वो coins बनाने लगे from some metals like gold, silver, bronze and coppers. इन सभी coins की shapes और weights different होता था and they had the certain value stamped on it. Metal coins were more stronger than goods like grain and do not spoil or rot. This made them very useful for trade across towns and kingdoms. Now, after that, paper money was introduced, which was a very lightweight and easy to carry. Carrying many heavy coins was not easy. To solve this problem, rulers and government began printing paper notes. These notes were light and easy to keep in a pocket or wallet. Paper money was a promise made by the government that had the note had a certain value. People could use these notes to buy goods and services in markets or shops. Even today, we still use paper money in most of the countries. So carrying many heavy coins were not a easy task. So इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए रूलर्स एंड गवर्नमेंट्स बिगन प्रिंटिंग पेपर नोट्स. दीज नोट्स वर लाइट वेट एंड कैन बी इजीली कैरी इन पॉकेट और wallet. Paper money was a promise that was made by government that had the note and had a certain value. People use these notes to buy new goods and services in markets or shops. Even today, we still use paper money in most of our countries. Now let's talk about digital money. In today's world, many people don't carry cash anymore. Instead, they use digital money. This type of money exists in electronic form and is stored in bank accounts. You can use credit card, debit card, mobile apps or website to send and receive money. When you buy something online or scan a QR code at a shop, you are using digital money. It's quick, safe and helps us shop without needing coins or notes. So in today's world, people are not carrying cash anymore. They are using digital money. This type of money, इस तरीके की money electronic form में exist करती है and are stored in bank accounts. We can use credit card, debit card, mobile apps or website to send and receive money. When we have to buy something online or we have to scan a QR code, we are using digital money in nowadays. It is very quick, safe and also helps us shop without needing coins or notes. Next topic is the functions of money. Money plays several important roles in society. Used in medium of exchange and many more uses are there. Let's discuss one by one. First is medium of exchange. Money makes trade easier. Instead of bartering, people use money to buy and sell goods and services. So ये एक medium of exchange की तरह act करती है. Instead of barter system, people are using money to buy and sell things and services, which makes trade easier. Unit of account. Money provides a standard way to measure the value of goods and services. For example, we can compare the price of a book and a pen using money. So एक unit of account है जिस एक standard way है to measure the value of any goods and services. For example, we can compare the price of book and a pen using money. Store of value. Money can be saved and is used in future. It does not spoil like food or break down like some goods. So it is a store of value. It can be saved and used in future. It does not spoil like food or break down like some goods. Last is standard of deferred payment. Money allows people to make deals for payments in the future. For example, when we borrow money, we agree to repay it over time. सो मनी जो है वो लोगों को अलाउ करती है टू मेक मनी डील्स फॉर पेमेंट्स इन द फ्यूचर. फॉर एग्जांपल, जब हम मनी बोरो करते हैं सो वी एग्री टू रीपे इट ओवर टाइम. अगर हम किसी से मनी बोरो कर रहे हैं तो हम एग्री करते हैं कि हम इस मनी को रीपे कर देंगे ऑन अ सर्टेन टाइम. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द बैंक विच कीप्स आवर मनी सेव विद इट. A bank is a financial institution where people can save, borrow or manage money. Banks play an important role in economy by keeping money safe and helping people and businesses with their financial needs. So bank is a financial institution where people can save, borrow and manage their money. बैंक एक important role play करती है हमारी इकोनॉमी में by keeping money safe and helping people and businesses with their financial needs. Now, how money moves in a bank? कैसे money move होती है बैंक में? Let's see. Banks are like money factories where money comes in and goes out. Here is the process work. So banks जो हैं वो money factories हैं where money comes in and out. First is depositing money. When we are giving money to bank, when the people or business deposit money, they are giving it to the bank to hold. This money goes into the bank's pool of funds. So depositing money means when people or businesses are giving money to the bank to hold. ये money जो है ये banks pool of funds में चली जाती है. Giving loans, the banks uses the money deposited to give loans to others. Banks keep some money aside in reserve, but use most of it is loaned out to help people buy home, start business or pay for school. So bank हमें loans भी देती है. The money which is deposited with the bank is used to give loans to other. Banks अपने पास कुछ मनी जो है वो रिजर्व में रख लेती है बट यूज मोस्ट ऑफ इट टू गिव लोन टू अदर्स फॉर बाइंग होम, स्टार्ट बिजनेसेस और पे फॉर स्कूल. नेक्स्ट इट पे interest payments. The bank charges interest on loans which the borrower must pay along with the amount they borrowed. This is how banks makes the profit. So ये कुछ पेमेंट भी इंटरेस्ट करती है. कैसे? जो भी हम लोन लेते हैं बैंक से, जो भी हम लोन्स वगैरह लेते हैं बैंक से, we have to must repay the amount we have borrowed with also a certain amount. जो भी हम बैंक वगैरह लेते हैं लोन से, वो उस पर कुछ इंटरेस्ट लगाती है, एंड वी हैव टू repay it on a certain time. This is how bank makes a profit. Interest on deposits. The bank also pay interest to the people who deposit money. This encourages people to save more. So ये इंटरेस्ट हमारे डिपॉजिट्स पे भी लगाती है. जो भी मनी हम देते हैं बैंक को, विच वी आर गिवन, द मनी विच वी आर डिपॉजिटिंग टू बैंक, द बैंक इज ऑल्सो पुटिंग इंटरेस्ट ऑन दोज, जिसकी वजह से लोग ज्यादा इंकरेज हो रहे हैं टू सेव मोर. Types of bank account. Bank offer different types of bank account for different needs. First one is saving account. This account is for people who want to save money. The bank pays interest on the money in a saving account, making it grow over time. So saving account is a type of account used by the people who have to save money. Bank pays interest on the money in a saving amount, making it grow over time. Current account. This account is for the people who need to make frequent payments like paying bills or shopping. Money can be easily accessed with a debit card or by writing checks. So current account is a type of account by which people who need to make frequent payments like paying bills or shopping. Money can be easily accessed with a debit card or by writing checks. Fixed deposit account. In this account, money is deposited for a fixed period of time and the bank pays a higher interest rate than in the saving account. The money cannot be withdrawn until the agreed period is over. So fixed deposit account में क्या होता है? इस type of account में money जो है वो deposit होती है एक fixed period of time के लिए, और बैंक एक हायर इंटरेस्ट रेट पे करती है इन सेविंग दिस अकाउंट. मनी को हम विड्रॉ नहीं कर सकते उस एग्रीड पीरियड से पहले. Now let's talk about the types of bank. There are different types of bank operating in the market. These are as follows. First is retail bank. These banks offer services to the public and deal with the retail market. These services are known as general banking as they provide facilities such as saving account, current accounts, short-term loans, credit cards, personal loans, etc. Most retail banks offer wealth management facilities to their customer. They also provide foreign exchange facilities to their NRI customer. So retail banks are the type of banks which offer services to the public and also deal with retail market. These services are known as general market क्योंकि ये कुछ facilities provide करते हैं such as saving account, current account, short term loans, credit card, personal loans etc. ज़्यादातर जो retail banks offer है वो offer करते हैं wealth management facilities अपने customers को देते हैं, और ये foreign exchange facilities भी provide कराते हैं to their NRI customers. Next type of bank is commercial banks, which are also known as corporate banks. These banks are also known as corporate banks, and these institutions provide specific services to companies. Apart from daily banking functions, they offer cash management, trade finance, real estate and employer services to the corporate clients. So जैसे retail banks कुछ services provide कराते थे, कुछ फैसिलिटीज प्रोवाइड कराते थे लोगों को, वैसे कमर्शियल बैंक जिन्हें हम कॉर्पोरेट बैंक्स भी कहते हैं, और ये इंस्टीट्यूशंस कुछ स्पेसिफिक सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड कराती हैं कंपनीज को. अपार्ट फ्रॉम डेली बैंकिंग फंक्शंस, ये कुछ कैश मैनेजमेंट, ट्रेड फाइनेंस, रियल एस्टेट और एम्प्लॉयमेंट सर्विसेज भी देते हैं अपने कॉर्पोरेट क्लाइंट्स को. नेक्स्ट टाइप ऑफ बैंक इज एक्सचेंज बैंक. These banks mainly facilitate foreign trade in a country. They accept, collect and allow disaccounting of bills of exchange. These banks also deal in buying and selling of foreign currencies along with general banking activities. So exchange bank are the type of banks which mainly facilitate, जो कि foreign trade को facilitate country है एक country में. They accept, collect और allow disaccounting of bills of exchange. ये banks buying और selling of foreign currencies में भी deal करती हैं along with general banking activities. Next type of bank is cooperative bank. The primary function of this bank is to provide loans at a relatively lower rate of interest to farmers. They offer both short-term and long-term loan facilities to their customers. Short-term loans include credit for purchasing fertilizers, seeds, etc., where long-term funds include credit offerings to farmers for purchasing lands, equipments, etc. So cooperating banks are the types of banks which provide loans at a very lower interest, at a very lower rate of interest to farmers. इसमें शॉर्ट टर्म और लॉन्ग टर्म लोन दोनों ही फैसिलिटीज अवेलेबल हैं कस्टमर्स के लिए. शॉर्ट टर्म लोन्स इंक्लूड करती है क्रेडिट फॉर परचेजिंग एनी फर्टिलाइजर, सीड्स एक्सेट्रा. लॉन्ग टर्म फंड्स इंक्लूड करती है ऑफरिंग्स टू farmers for purchasing lands, equipments, etc. Now the last type of bank is central banks. A central bank is considered the lender of last resort. It does not directly deal with the general public. Instead, it regulates the functions of other banks. It is responsible for controlling inflation, rate of interest and monetary policy among other necessary functions in a economy. तो सेंट्रल बैंक जो है वो एक इस तरीके की बैंक है जो कि अदर जनरल, जो कि बाकी के बैंक की तरह, इट डज नॉट डील विद जनरल पब्लिक. इंस्टेड ये रेगुलेट करती है अदर फंक्शंस के, इट रेगुलेट फंक्शंस ऑफ अदर बैंक्स. ये रिस्पॉन्सिबल होती है कंट्रोलिंग इन्फ्लेशन के लिए, रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट और मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी के लिए, among other necessary functions in a economy. So next topic is, why is bank essential? Why is bank essential? Because it saves our money, and the money which we are depositing, it also paying interest on money. Also it is needed for security, etc. It is needed for savings. Let's talk one by one about it. First, it is important for security. The primary purpose of a bank is to keep customers' money secure. People find it safer to save money in bank as they provide protection. So first, it is essential for security क्योंकि जो इसका primary purpose है बैंक का is to keep customers' money safe and secured. People find it safer to save money in bank क्योंकि वहां पे money की protection ज्यादा रहती है. Interest on savings. Apart from security, banks offer interest on savings to their customer. Instead of keeping money at home, people find it more convenient and rewarding to save money in banks. So it also pay interest on our savings. So people find it more convenient and rewarding to save money in banks क्योंकि वो बैंक हमारी savings पे interest offer करता है. Loans and credit. Banking has become an integral part of the economy as it facilitates advancing loans to different entities. For instance, they offer loans and credit cards to individuals to inflate their purchasing power. They also provide financial advice to their borrowers to aid business decisions. So loans and credit की अगर हम बात करें तो बैंक जो है वो इंटीग्रल पार्ट है हमारी इकोनॉमी का क्योंकि वो लोन्स देती है डिफरेंट एंटिटीज को. फॉर इंस्टेंस वो लोन्स ऑफर कर रही है और क्रेडिट कार्ड ऑफर कर रही है इंडिविजुअल्स को टू इन्फ्लेट देयर परचेसिंग पावर. वो फाइनेंशियल एडवाइस भी प्रोवाइड कराती है अपने बोरोवर्स को टू एड बिजनेस डिसीजंस. तो दीज आर द सम रीजंस व्हाई बैंक इज एसेंशियल फॉर अस. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द डिजिटल एज. Digital age, when we are using modern technologies. In the modern world, many banking services are available online. This is called online banking and it allows people to. So in our modern world, many banking services are available online. This is called online banking and it allows people to check account balances, view the amount of money in their accounts. Online banking allows us to check account balance by which we can view our amount of money available in our accounts, transfer money, move money between accounts to other people. So in modern world, by online banking, we can transfer money from one people to another. Paying bills or shop online, make payments for services or payments. So it is also used in paying bills or any purchases. Applying for loans or credit cards, request financial assistance or credit facilities. We can also apply for loans or credit cards by requesting financial assistance or credit facilities by online banking. Online banking makes banking faster and more convenient. It also helps reduce the need to carry cash. People can now use mobile apps to access their accounts and make payments from anywhere. So nowadays, ऑनलाइन बैंकिंग जो है वो हमारी बैंकिंग को फास्टर और मोर कन्वीनियंट बना रही है. इट ऑल्सो हेल्प्स टू रिड्यूस द नीड टू कैरी कैश एवरीवेयर. पीपल आर यूजिंग मोबाइल एप्स टू एक्सेस देयर अकाउंट्स एंड मेकिंग पेमेंट्स फ्रॉम एनीवेयर. I hope you have understood the topics explained by me. Now let's begin with vocabulary. Barter. Barter is a system when we are exchanging good without using money. Currency is the system of money used in a country. Interest, extra money paid for borrowing or earned on something. Inflation means when prices of goods rise over time. Digital wallet is an online system to store and use money. Now let us recall what we have learned in this chapter with summary points. Money makes buying and selling these things much easier than trading goods directly. Money provides a standard way to measure the value of goods and services. In ancient civilizations, people used various items as money, such as shells, beads, and livestock. In modern times, paper money and coins have become the most common forms of currency. A bank is a financial institution where people can save, borrow, or manage money. In the modern world, many banking services are available online. This is called online banking. Now, exercise time. Think and answer. Moving to the first exercise, take the correct option. What was the earliest form of money? Paper notes, digital money, or commodity money? Option number C, commodity money. Which type of bank helps farmers with loans? Cooperative bank, retail bank, or exchange bank? Option number A, cooperative bank. What makes money easy to carry? Durability, portability, or divisibility? Option number B is correct. Who controls all banks in a country? Retail bank, commercial bank, or central bank? Option number C, central bank. Fill in the blanks using the words given in the box. Grains like salt, grain, cattle, or shells used as money in ancient times are called commodity money. Second, electronic currency used for online transaction is known as digital money. The amount of money paid by a bank to a depositor or charged to a borrower is interest loan. Money borrowed from a bank that must be repaid with interest is known as loan. Managing money and making transactions through internet is called online banking. Moving to the next exercise, check for the true and cross for the false statement. Money is anything that people generally accept as payment for goods and services. Yes, it is true. Metal coins were the earliest forms of money. No. In earlier times, commodity money is used. Banks do not pay interest on saving accounts. This is also false. Online banking means banking faster and more convenient. Yes, it is true. Cooperative banks provide loans to farmers. This is also true. So that's all for today. Thank you, students. I hope you have understood it well. Now we'll meet in our next class. Till the time, keep learning, keep doing great. Bye-bye, students.